Let's talk about DeepSeek because it is mind-blowing and it is shaking this entire industry to its core. The emergence of DeepSeek now putting pressure on the U.S. tech names. We told you all about it last week in Davos. The buzz started growing about DeepSeek's latest AI model being more efficient while running on a lot less advanced NVIDIA chips, already being called what is a major breakthrough as the app shows its work, its reasoning, it answers users' prompts. I, by the way, was spent basically all weekend playing with it. It is the #1 app, I believe, on Apple right now. The product overtaking ChatGPT today as that on the App Store that way. DeepSeek, which was created by a Chinese hedge fund manager, also capturing the attention of leaders, as we mentioned at the World Economic Forum last week in Davos.
Bravo. This is a well-needed wash out of the market. And I think I'm speaking for anybody that's been in the trenches for the last 2 weeks. Basically, since Trump dropped his meme coin, the market has been horrible. The market could have been much better if they didn't drop Melania coin, right? Melania, whatever her name is, coin, right? Because Trump coin most likely would have been at $100 by now. But ever since he dropped that coin, there's been a lot of liquidity being spread because every influencer, every KOL, every big name that think they know crypto now is attempting to drop a coin. Now, you did see the news in the beginning, right? DeepSeek R1 AI, right? It's pretty much taking a lot of the liquidity share away from AI coins, right? And this could specifically be the point where a lot of these AI tokens get washed out, right? Because they won't be able to compete with the new technology, right? So you're probably wondering, what is DeepSeek AI, right? Unravel the mystery of AGI with curiosity, answer the essential question with long tourism. Now, I haven't had an opportunity to use this, but as you can see, it's #1 on the App Store, which is absolutely crazy. Right now, it's outperforming ChatGPT, and a lot of people are talking about how this could really rattle the AI market because it's proven now that, these AI models can be made far more cost efficient and far less GPU power, which makes it really hard for AI companies that's selling the pitch that you can rent out or lend out GPU power because it's being proved. DeepSeek has rolled out a free assistant. It says it uses cheaper chips and less data, seemingly challenging a widespread bet in financial markets that AI will drive demand along a supply chain from chip makers to data centers. So, any type of project that falls into data, GPU, cloud, and even NVIDIA, right, could see a sell-off based off this technology. But I want to make it clear, right? This is just news, right? This is most people in crypto, what happens is they overreact. I think that this is an overreaction because DeepSeek has been around for a while. This is not new technology, right? It's been around, right? It's just a lot of people are now discovering, right? Because from what I've seen, from what people have been saying, it works better than ChatGPT. Now, I can't put what I've tried it and used it on X because, again, I'm suspended on X. Elon, guys, help me get my account back on X. I don't know why I keep getting suspended on X, but Elon, you got to fix X and the way that y'all go about suspending people. There's people that's on X that get suspended that do nothing, and then there's people that do the worst type of shit on X that never get it suspended. So, guys, please fix that. Lobby for me to get my account back on X, but I am suspended. If you were looking and trying to figure out what's going on with Crypto Millie's X account, I'm again suspended, right? So, back to the subject at hand. DeepSeek could affect NVIDIA, which could affect all the AI coins because most of these AI coins are utilizing the same ChatGPT rollouts, right? So now that there's a new dog in town, right? What happens? Just like when new coins get launched, everybody flocks to the new shiny object, right? So at some point, this hype around DeepSeek will die off, right? And we'll see the AI market reprice itself, right? I'm personally betting on open source projects from here on out as far as AI, because with open source, you can integrate anything. Specifically, you're going to see projects like TAO benefit from this. I've been bull posting TAO and also TAO bot, which is the Uniswap of the TAO ecosystem, which will allow you to borrow liquidity from ETH and actually trade and swap subnets with liquidity on TAO. So I think the TAO ecosystem benefits from this because it's open source and they can just integrate DeepSeek and just that simple, right? And then pretty much incentivize developers from DeepSeek to come and build on TAO, right? So open source projects is in AI is where I would focus. In infrastructure, I've also posted that I've been consolidating my portfolio. So anything that you see or don't have conviction in your portfolio, sometimes it's good to cut off the dead weight and just consolidate into the things that you have most conviction in. I think this is the perfect opportunity to do that, especially within AI. If you got a lot of AI coins, just kind of like consolidate those into the ones that you have the most conviction in. Same could be saying for memes, cult coins, and RWAs. I think that those are the three biggest narrative, right? Culture coins, AI, and RWA. Some would say gaming, but I said this in the council today. I really, really, really don't know what's going on with gaming. At this point, I think the only thing that can save the gaming industry for crypto is GTA coming in bull posting crypto, because there was a game that came out a few months ago that was really, really good game, and people thought that was going to be like the gaming bull run off the grid, but it never happened. So RWAs, specifically U.S. companies, because allegedly we could get information that, capital gains tax could be null and void on U.S. companies. I would focus on that trade, specifically RWA. I've been looking at, of course, Hedera, adding to my Hedera bag. I've been doing research on Cadena and some other low cap U.S. companies. Ondo is another good one if you're betting on RWA. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing across the market. Depending on how people react to DeepSeek AI could potentially, determine whether AI has hit its pinnacle. But I do think the AI tokens, AI agents are extremely overbought. So this is well needed. If you've been in the trenches, this washout is well needed. 99% of people who are entering the trenches right now are losing money because of KOL coins, influencer coins, government official coins, like NFL player coins. None of them are doing well. All of them pump up. If you get in early, you make money. If you don't, you exit liquidity. There's no in between, right? So at this point, I think this is good because now people are rotate back into belief, conviction, and utility, which is needed in crypto, right? We need this washout. We need to wash out all this bullshit, and we need to get back to what matters the most. Now, I know what matters the most is price going up to most of you guys, but as an investor, I feel more comfortable parking my money into something that I know is going to be here, long term. It's so hard to enjoy regular life in crypto when you got to worry about your portfolio, your bag. So mitigating that, just focus on convictional plays. Leave the trenches to the trenches. I personally don't like to play around in the trenches when the market is frothy like this, because the environment becomes player versus player and no one holds. Everybody sells and dumps on each other. You don't want to be a part of that. So RWA coins, meme coins, specifically culture coins, and of course AI, but focus on infrastructure and open source. I think what DeepSeek has done, being the #1 app right now, even overtaking ChatGPT, it's going to push a lot of AI agents out because most of them are ran on ChatGPT. So the AI agents that are open source, or the infrastructure that's open source, meaning they can pivot, they can utilize DeepSeek or utilize OpenAI without having to specifically be tied to one, will be the tokens that, in my opinion, in the AI sector that will blossom, specifically stuff in the TAO's ecosystem, subnets, or even the native token TAO itself. So just something to think about, right? What is DeepSeek, though? I know a lot of people are asking, like, what is it? DeepSeek is an AI initiative, Chinese-based, focused on developing high-performance open-source AI models. It's notable for its approach to drastically reduce the cost of AI inference, making advanced AI capabilities more accessible and efficient by leveraging large-scale open-source datasets and innovative model architectures. DeepSeek aims to provide tools that can be integrated into various AI projects, offering performance that rivals or exceeds that of proprietary systems while maintaining transparency and community involvement. So fun's over, right? Fun's over, right? Now we get serious. This could affect Nvidia. If it does affect Nvidia, you gotta expect a lot of the AI tokens, specifically in crypto, to be affected as well, right? When you start to see the stock market, specifically Nasdaq, get affected, this could affect the entire cryptocurrency market. As far as what I'm seeing from a TA's perspective on the total 3, which is the pure altcoin market here, excluding BTC and ETH, we did not get above our trend line. We closed the week below it, which is bearish, right? Which means we're still in the downtrend. We need the stock RSI to break out of the downtrend. Everything is coinciding in parallel with each other. Downtrend on price action, downtrend on stock RSIs, which means technically we're still bearish. We do need to hold this green line, which is about 952 billion, which has been our support. If we do break that support, it could get ugly. We did wick down, but we have been holding that support. So for now, things are okay. As far as the micro caps, first we can check the others chart. You can see, again, still in the downtrend. Same goes for the others chart. This is the total crypto cap, market cap, excluding the top 10 altcoins, right? If we go to the others dominance, you can see the others dominance here broke the money noodle, which is extremely bearish, because if we do print a red candle, which we haven't yet, it's still technically still green, this could mean really, really trouble for an altcoin season, right? And at the end of the day, I'm seeing a lot of people giving up. A lot of people are starting to give up on crypto. A lot of people are starting to believe that altcoin season will not happen, and that most of this cycle is just going to be what narrative can you get to the earliest. And that's what this cycle has looked like the most. And this is the reason why I've personally decided to consolidate my portfolio. I think having a good 5 to 10 coins is all you need. And instead of like really chasing hype, buy into things that have that are building infrastructure for the future of crypto. Because a lot of this shit comes and goes. Yeah, you can make quick money. You make your quick money. And if you want to, because I trade, so I know, I use the gains that I get from my trade to roll it back into convictional plays or stable coins to be able to take advantage of another opportunity. So at the end of the day, only 1% make it. It's okay that people are giving up, but what this is doing is this is resetting the market, allowing generational opportunities. If you really believe that your coin that you're holding is going to do 10x or higher, but also, like, let's just have level expectations, right? Don't get too moon boyish, don't get too bearish, kind of like just stay grounded, because that's how you make the best decisions with your portfolio. The Bitcoin dominance has broke back above our trend line, which is bearish for altcoins. The Bitcoin dominance is also bullish on the stock RSI. It's putting in a uptrend, coinciding with the uptrend that we're seeing here on the Bitcoin dominance. So this could be bearish for altcoins, but bullish for BTC, as a lot of people re-rotate into Bitcoin, trying to figure out where the market goes from here. We also had a bullish fake out on the XHB home builders market, which is bullish actually for risk on assets, right? Because we do got the FOMC meeting in a few days, but we don't have an FOMC meeting in February, right? So this could be a nice, good shakeout for a really green month in February, where a lot of people will look to make up for the losses that they had in January, which I think is a good chance that that happens, seeing that the XHB has bounced back above the trend line and the stock RSI is trending to the upside, right? So tomorrow, if Jay Powell comes out, well, 2 days from now, if Jay Powell comes out and is a little bit dovish, because now Trump is officially officially in office, we could have a bullish February and maybe a bullish March. So don't look at this dip as like the end and all be all. I think it's something that was well needed. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you say the word, it's a washout is well needed." It is well needed, right? Hopefully you guys took your profits on XCN and left you a good moon bag. But if you believe in it long term, 32% chance, 32% drop in a bull run is absolutely normal. These things happen in a bull run, guys. We get 30% corrections all the time, right? But understand that there's no meeting. We don't got a FOMC meeting until March 19th. So this is bullish, right? Because the home builders market is showing strength. The job market was right there at expectations, and we don't have an FOMC meeting in February. So this could be an opportunity to add to your bags going into what I personally believe could be a bullish month for crypto, right? No FOMC meeting in February. As far as why I'm betting on TAO's ecosystem, great tweet here from Astro Boy. Unfortunately, I can't follow him because my X account is suspended. But DeepSeek is the catalyst Bittensor needed to clear the vaporware of AI and crypto. I agree 110%. It's too many projects, too many fake LARP projects, too many like people coming out of nowhere creating an account saying they got dev skills when they don't. All that shit need to go. Expect TAO to bounce back even stronger once the market realizes this is a catalyst. Just wait until they also discover that Bittensor's AI agents are fueled by multiple LLMs and that the miners will start to use DeepSeek. So these miners get incentivized for creating stuff within the TAO's ecosystem, and they can use multiple LLMs. They don't have to just specifically stick to one. This is why it's beautiful that TAO is open source, right? Open source AI knows no borders. TAO is the Bitcoin of AI. Goodbye vaporware. Welcome fundamentals. The TAO chart has printed a red candle here on the money noodle. So I would be a little bit cautious. Me personally, I'm adding to this dip because I believe that if DeepSeek pushes the AI, open source AI narrative, we could see TAO hitting somewhere north of $1,000 per token. So I'm adding TAO here at the trend line with these 3 wick candles on the weekly. I'm not per se ignoring the money noodle. I want to see us hold that, but the stock RSI here is oversold, right? So I mean, at this point, let's just make sure we are holding our 25 moving average, right? Or, this is, in my opinion, it's like a magnet, right? So let's set that up here. Let me show you guys how I really set it up. Unfortunately, I got to use the M cross here. Let me cross. We're just going to set this up here. You're going to do 25. All right. Okay, still did it anyway. I should already had this set up. I apologize, guys. Long. We don't want this. And all right, so that green line is pretty much what we need to get back above right here. Actually, let's make that line red so you guys can actually see it. All right, so we need to get back above this red line, which we did get wick off. Technically, anytime we're below the money noodle and also this 25 EMA, that's technically bearish. I truly believe that the market will reprice TAO because the demand is there. You can see it with TAO bot and TAO, and eventually this will get back above the 25 EMA. So I wouldn't be too concerned as long as we can hold this trend line. I'm bullish because we could get a stock RSI cross here, and also we got 3 wick candles, which shows that the bears can't keep this below our trend line here. I'm also bidding on TAO bot, which is the decentralized exchange for the TAO ecosystem. Basically the pancake swap or uniswap or TAO, right? If you're banking on TAO being this $100 billion project or higher, similar to what we see from ETH and Bitcoin, then just go look at Uniswap's market cap, go look at pancake swap market cap. You can see that the TAO bot platform is very, very, very undervalued compared to the other dexes. And this news with DeepSeek AI is only making the sentiment around TAO even more bullish because it's truly decentralized, unlike ChatGPT and Grok, OpenAI and Grok. So just think about that, guys. Not shilling this or anything like that. Just telling you guys what I've been doing and, kind of like consolidating the plays that I have less conviction in straight into TAO and straight into TAO bot. That's pretty much what I've been doing. The leverage, the liquidation charts here don't look bad. It's good that we do have liquidity right here above 100,000. So maybe people finally take profits out of it, because a lot of people make money on AI. So I can see people taking profits on AI and putting that into BTC. It is important to know that a lot of projects are becoming oversold on the weekly. So anything that you do have conviction in, this could be an opportunity of maybe DCA or finding initial entries if you're on the sidelines. Fear and greed index is pretty neutral, sitting here at 55. I want to become more of a buyer the lower this goes, because I don't believe AI narrative isn't going anywhere. I just believe that this is something that is needed to kind of like cleanse the market, right? You get so overbought and so frothy that at some point the market does have to re-cleanse itself. And this is bullish. This will kind of mitigate from all the scams and AI things that shouldn't even be running up to $10 million. So good to see that. And I'd love to know you guys' thoughts on the AI bubble. But this is a great tweet here. I'm going to leave y'all with this from Albert Ganvo. It says, blood on the streets today. Clearly an overreaction. It looks like people in this market are really stressed and probably under more post-traumatic stress than they would admit. I don't think that this is only a DeepSeek event, since DeepSeek has been around for a while, although I think it's playing its role since FUD in this space can grow enormously fast. If this is just a DeepSeek event, we will rebound very quickly. But there is another reason that could be causing a bloodbath. Tomorrow is the next FOMC meeting. After employment data showed strong payrolls and inflation in line with expectations that are might, Jay Powell will keep rates as they are and even show a hawkish tone for the future. So this could mean we can go lower, right? If he's comes out here, he's being hawkish, even though Trump is president. A lot of investors see this as bearish because it theoretically means less liquidity, low rates, money printer goes burr. High rates means the party is ending, right? So we still haven't seen quantitative easing at no point of this cycle. At no point, guys, have we seen quantitative easing. And that's another thing that's kind of like slowing up the altcoin season, because Bitcoin altcoins run off liquidity. They're liquidity-based assets. No new liquidity, no altcoin season. It says, although this is super oversimplification, this Fed rate-focused narrative is still playing out very significantly, and the market seems to keep following through with it. In other words, if the Fed goes dovish, markets are jolly. Price goes up. If the Fed goes hawkish, markets panic, prices go down. Regarding AI agents, don't fall for this giant FUD. DeepSeek is good news for agents because competition is good. It's going to push agents to be better, right? Open source fosters collaboration and speeds things up. This is why TAO ecosystem is the bet, and people who understand open source see this. Being cheaper takes down costs, and obviously this is positive for everybody. The developments on AI agents in Web3 keep going on. This is far from over. In fact, this is just the best beginning. So guys, let me know what you think about the current market, specifically the AI narrative. How do you feel about DeepSeek and the new news that's coming out, NASDAQ, and the potential bearish sentiment of NVIDIA? How do you think Jay Powell will react in the FOMC meeting? And what are you currently doing with your portfolio? It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.